Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Zion and welcome to Let's Play The Sims 4. I believe this is part 9. And we just barely got Abigail her next new job, since she aspires to quit her job over and over. She does have a job as a tech guru now, and she's going to start off as a live chat support agent, making actually pretty good money, 31 simoleons an hour, which is the highest I've seen for an entry-level job. So I'm kind of wondering how that works as she works up. But we'll never know, because she will quit after she reaches level 2. And that will be her second job at level 2. So what she wants to do now is just play video games for 4 hours. That's not what she wants. That's what her job wants her to do. And to use the computer. That will cover both of those. So that's good. We do have Bobby sleeping, so he's going to sleep while we have Abigail play her video games, and she's playing, it looks like, Sim Soccer. I don't know the rules behind Sim Soccer, but apparently you can jump around like mad people, and look, it really is just soccer. So Sim Soccer looks a lot like regular soccer. We still have this giant observatory in our front yard, and you know what, we tried the little resizing thing, and you can make things bigger, but I cannot make this observatory any smaller than it is. So if you want a telescope, you're going to have this huge thing. And I don't think there's any smaller telescopes, but let's just take a look at that. I don't think there is. And where we want to go? We want to go to Objects by Function and Activities and Skills. And yeah, we have our backyard observatory. Or we have a microscope, which we haven't tried yet. And that also works on our logic. And then you have your rocket ships. For a rocket science skill, that's something we have not looked into yet, and hopefully we will. Maybe we'll make her an astronaut when all is said and done. But if we look at her aspirations, even after she finishes this, she's going to want to reach level 4 in 2 careers, which means what? She's going to quit again. So she's just a big quitter. And then she wants to reach level 6 in 3 careers. So you have to go through at least 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different careers, and if I remember correctly, there's only 9 available. So you really are going to go through every career before you end up with your last career, if you get her aspiration all the way done. Bobby needs to start some paintings before he goes to work. Those 2 playful paintings, that's an example of one of your emotional paintings you can do, because it had that color right next to it. And has Abigail, she's played video games for 3 hours, and she's done using the computer for the day. And they want her to be focused. I'm not entirely sure how to get a sim focused. But next thing we're going to want to do is work on her skill. You know what, we're just going to go all over the place. So once Bobby goes off to work, we'll probably take her down to the gym and get her to work out. And that will probably help with all the cake she ate yesterday. It was delicious, beautiful strawberry cake. We still have it here in our fridge. And there it is, half eaten. Bobby hasn't eaten anything, so she's eaten all that all by herself. So let's get everything going. Bobby will be going to work. And we're going to have him work hard, see if we can get that promotion we really need. Everything else he does have ready. He's reached level 7 painting skill, and he's created 3 different sized high quality paintings. For his aspiration, again, we just have to continue painting and selling everything we get. We're almost done making our money. We've made 11,000 simoleons off of our paintings. So the painting skill has a lot to offer. You can get the job as a painter, which gives you some income, and he's made more money selling his art that he's needed to skill up than he has in his job alone. He's also gotten this portable easel, if I remember correctly. Where is it at? That's going to be in his home inventory. And he got this portable easy breezy easel from work, and we haven't tried that out yet. We do have a painting cabinet storage rack, which is just decor, and you can put that anywhere. We've been saving everything we've been gathering for when we do move, and we got corporate chick countertop, apparently from Abigail in her career. In her last career, if you remember correctly, she was cooking as a dishwasher, rather. And Abigail went to take a nap for no apparent reason. Oh, there we go. We were looking at the wrong needs there. So she didn't need to take that nap. And we definitely want her to take that nap. She's going to wake up once she needs to pee. And there it is. She needs to pee. So we will have to work on her needs. And apparently she's really stinky. So let's let her pee. And then we'll take a shower. And what time does she work today? Oh, we did switch her. Oh, she works at 10. So we're not going to have time to do anything. So you're going to have to take a shower and go straight to work. I'm so sorry, Abby. Alright. And hopefully we get promoted again the first day. We did in our culinary career get promoted on the very first day. So we're able to quit the next day and get this new job for today. So we'll go ahead and speed that up and let her get off to work once she finishes. And then we'll come right back once her and Bobby get home. Bobby will get home first and we'll go from there. And you know what? Apparently, she doesn't work for 3 days. I'm not sure why. It is Saturday. It shows she works. But maybe that's because she switched jobs. But when she went to the culinary career, she worked that first day. But it's possible because she switched jobs on this day that it's not going to start until the next work day, which really sucks. Let's see if we can just get another job. That starts on Sunday. And I'm not sure what jobs start on Sunday. I think, we can't look at Bobby because he's at work. Our telephone's ringing. Not sure who's calling us. We were a secret agent to begin with. Let's try and entertain her. Oh, it shows when they work. So she's off Saturday, Sunday there. Sunday. A writer would work on Sunday. So let's go ahead and have her be a writer. And then we'll go back to Tech Guru afterwards so she can work. So she quit her job before she even started her job. But she does need to sleep a little bit, so let's get her to sleep. And let's look at our new objectives as a writer. Practice writing for 3 hours. Now, and as a skill, we have not written anything. So that's a new skill we can check out. And I assume it's a lot like painting. You can probably write books and make money off of those books. Alright, so Abigail needs to use the bathroom again. She already used the bathroom once recently, so she needs to use the bathroom quite often. And we'll have her eat something in the fridge already. Some more cake, perhaps. How's Bobby doing? Alright, Bobby needs some fun. He needs to take a shower. Let's take your shower, Bobby. And then Abigail, once she eats that piece of cake, she still didn't use the bathroom. So that's one thing that's kind of frustrating in The Sims 4 is they could be in the middle of something, and even if I tell them to use the toilet, which I just did, I then told her to use the cake, if she started that interaction, she will stop it if I tell her to do something else. So let's try again to use the bathroom. And if I tell her to, she will do it. So I've yet to figure out how to keep that on. And did she finish her cake? Oh, we have trash everywhere. Oh my gosh, we are just slobs. But we don't want to waste any money on maids right now. And we just broke the toilet. So we have our day cut out for her. Let's see if we can write. There we go, write. And let's just practice writing. And that's what we need to do, is practice writing for 3 hours. And read books. We have to read books. As a writer, you have to read. And that makes sense. You want to kind of get an idea from what you read. So let's repair that for Bobby. Once he finishes his shower. And that would just be horrible if you broke your toilet and it would just be spewing all over the place. That is just gross. What is in that water? And this sink is just filthy. Let's clean that, otherwise that's going to break again. Can we clean this sink too? Yeah, let's clean that sink. We're going to pick up all this stuff. Let's scavenge for some parts. And I don't even know where this garbage came from. So let's throw away everything after that. Alright, and we have Abby. She's practicing her writing. And let's see how her writing skills. Now they haven't popped up anything as far as I noticed. 21% writing. So it's going to take some time. I achieved 2 common upgrade parts. Alright, he's cleaning up a bit. Let's get this place clean. Let's mop that up. Can we clean the shower? That looks kind of dirty too. Alright, we need to throw this stuff away, Bobby. I already told you to do that. Oh, that shower looks so much nicer. We should have cleaned that a long time ago. Let's clean this up. Alright, it's 9 at night. Let's slow this down. Bobby needs to eat. And we still need to finish off this cake, so let's take a piece of cake. And for his job, he's still doing good. He needs to start some paintings. So let's sell this one to a collector, and then we'll start a new one. And he can't get to the cake for some reason. Let's see if we can get him back to that cake. Oh, there we go. So he's going to eat his cake while he's watching Abigail write. Oh, she does need to read some books. Does it matter what kind of books, or can I work on some skills? I believe her logic skill, what is that at? Her logic's already at 4. So let's buy us a gardening book. That's the one thing we really want to start doing, is gardening once we get our new house. There's actually gourmet cooking skill as well. We don't have gourmet cooking skill, we just have regular cooking skill. So there's 2 different skills on that. And so we could look at all the different skills. We have charisma, comedy, we've already seen cooking, fishing of course, fitness, gardening, gourmet cooking, guitar, handiness, logic. There's actually books on mischief and mixology. And this is a different kind of book, a culinary master's inside guide to creating the perfect dish and achieving perfect reviews from the toughest of food critics. So that's like a top level book right there. There's painting, piano, programming, rocket science, video gaming. There's actually video gaming, and violin and writing. She did do a little bit of programming at one time. She didn't make any money off of it, so I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? She is already level 3. We should have done that, but let's read, because we need to read. So let's purchase our book. And we were already here, but we didn't get our book. And we are going to get gardening. Let's get one of those. And that should be in her inventory. Somewhere. Hopefully. Or maybe it's in here. Let's read. You know, we just bought this book and it's gone already. Why can't we find it? She's going to have to go to bed before we even find our book. Okay, I don't know where that book went. Where are you, book? Let's try to buy it again. I know we already bought that, but we'll read the... It can be found in her inventory. Oh, there it is. So we just skipped right over it. Now we have 2. Oh, but she's going to go to sleep. That's not good. What time does she work tomorrow? She works at 11 in the morning. That's in 13 hours. Let's forget reading. We can read that in the morning. And you go ahead and sleep, Abigail. You're tired. Bobby, it's 10:50, so he can do a little bit of painting before we get too far. We're just going to do small ones. Alright. And let's take a look at this painting. Now, some of the masterpieces he's made have just been horrendous. See, that one is nothing special, but it's good quality, I guess. He has had better luck with a certain type of art style. The pop art, I believe, is what he's been doing the best of. And we should have time to make another one. So let's do a surrealism painting and make a small one of those. Again, he needs to make 5 masterpieces. And hopefully by the time he sells 15,000 simoleons worth of art and gets to level 10 painting, he will have his 5 masterpieces done. This one here is good again. So he's been slacking off. He did make like 8 excellent paintings a little bit earlier in a row, and now he can barely get a good painting. So that's not very good. And Abigail should be waking up. Let's have her go to the bathroom. Oh, no, we don't want to do that because Bobby needs to use the bathroom. We really need a second bathroom. Remind me to do that when we get another house. So let Bobby go to the bathroom. Alright, and she's limping around because she needs to use the bathroom as well. And we should have made a group meal. Let's just have him have a quick meal. Cereal's always good. She learned the recipe for French toast and fish and chips. You learn that by making grilled cheese. You make enough grilled cheese, guys, you can make some French toast and fish and chips. She also unlocked the gourmet cooking skill and will receive the competent cook moodlet when cooking. So that's interesting. We'll see how that affects how she would be cooking. She has been doing all the cooking. I don't know if Bobby has much of any cooking skills whatsoever. Okay, for our job. Okay, we're going to have Abby read. So is that in our inventory? Yes, it should be. And there it is. She's far too uncomfortable to do this from having to pee and sore back. Bobby went off to work. And we're going to... Why is her back sore? Oh, from the crappy bed. Alright, guys. So we have a crappy bed. I know. And we're not going to have time to do anything because she's going to have to work at 11. And she's going to take forever just to use the bathroom. Alright, and that's going. She's done with that. What time we got? 10:17. That's enough time to read a little bit of our gardening book. Now let's look at when we will be aging up. That's in our symbology panel, and we age up in 1 day. So we're going to be adults in 1 day. We're just kind of scary to think about because we're just barely getting started with this family, and they're already becoming adults. If you've looked at the aging options, I do have it set back to regular now. But you can look at gameplay, aging, and unlike The Sims 3, you don't have sliders, so you can't adjust it perfectly. You could either choose short, normal, or long lives. And normal seems short enough to me. I don't know how short life would be. Maybe you'd have Sims that live to be, 20 or 30 days tops. And long is fairly long. I would say it's a little bit shorter than Epic on or the maximum on Sims 3, but it is pretty long. Unfortunately, it doesn't say how long she's been aging up, so we don't know exactly how long. There is this stats here, so you can look at a lot of just random stuff. How many times they've woohooed, meals they've eaten, times they've been asleep, misfortunes, goals, total whims completed, and all the different, how many times they've been different emotions. So she's been uncomfortable more than anything else, tense, and then playful right after that. So it's not very good. She's had a very emotional life. So we're getting our gardening skill up, and she's going to go ahead and stop that so she can go to work. So we're going to skip forward when Bobby gets off work, and then we'll go from there. Alright, it's time for Bobby to get home from work, and apparently he's gotten to choose his branch. He was, I believe, level 6 in his career, so he's getting promoted to level 7, most likely. The branches are master of the real branch. You have real talent, and now others are starting to recognize it. Live your art. Treat it with gravitas, and all the world shall follow. We would start at 65 simoleons an hour and work 4 days a week. And patron of the arts branch. Your taste in art is impeccable, and you can make great things happen. Show off what you know as a patron of the arts. Rewards include the rustic dream bed. And we would make 70 simoleons an hour and work 5 days a week. So that's actually more money, and it looks like more hours. That's 6 hours a day. This one's actually 9 hours a day. So this is artist in residence, so we'd actually be painting. And this one would be a color theory critic, so we would actually start being a criticizer of other people's work rather than a artist. I think we're probably going to continue off with the real branch, because that's what he does. He paints. He doesn't communicate with others all too much. And I assume that would bring out some charisma needs, where this one would continue focusing on the painting. So let's go ahead and do that. Plus the extra hours and money would really be helpful. So we'll do that. Bobby has been promoted to artist in residence. He will now make an additional 21 simoleons an hour. He has also received a $1,000 bonus and artiste supply tabouret. Let's see what the artiste supply tabouret is, if it's in here. And here it is. Artiste supply tabouret is a small cabinet with multiple drawers designed to hold pigments, brushes, and other art supplies. You could call it a cabinet, but you know artistes. Unlocked at level 7. Inspiring decor is 8. It's just inspiring decor. I doubt you can do a whole bunch with it, but we can make ourselves a little art room once we move. So let's... And he's got a nice colorful shirt. You can tell he's just been painting all day. So let's go back and see what he needs to do for his job. Abigail was sad a little bit earlier. I didn't specify why she was sad. But he needs to create one masterpiece, which goes right in line with our aspirations. So let's sell this to a collector. And let's see if we can just make a classic painting a masterpiece. And we do have 12,000 simoleons worth of sellings. So that's good. And this guy just loves painting. He can paint all day, and I think he actually has fun painting. He does. And he's reached level 9 of the painting. That's really good. It did take us a while to get there, his whole young adult life. Meanwhile, Abigail, she's going to barely be getting started. Well, she's well into her adult life with all her aspirations to just kind of dump careers all over the place. And let's see if we can have a thoughtful shower, and maybe that will help our painting a bit. This one was excellent quality. And we'll sell that to collector, and we'll start painting a little bit more once he's out of the shower. Abigail, she gets home at 7 p.m. So we'll skip forward to 7 and see what we can do with that. Now, she was doing pretty good. She was making 31 simoleons for her first day, which was really nice. And she didn't get promoted, so she'll have to continue working. She did her practice writing, but she doesn't need to read. And apparently reading gardening books doesn't help that, so that's not very good. Let's just read Crisis Barn. And her needs are a little low. We can handle that while she reads for a little bit. Alright, so we sold that, and let's do a realism painting and make a small one of those. And the point of doing the small ones is just so he can make more of them, and the chance that he can make that masterpiece happen. And she's already read it. Don't tell me she read that book already. Can we reread this? She's read a lot. Let's reread that book. And hopefully that'll help our performance. We'll have her work hard once she gets back to work. So Bobby just needs to make one masterpiece. That's all we need. And then we get promoted again. Alright, let's see how we're doing. 75% done on reading. Well, let's just get that all the way up to 100. And Bobby's going to go to bed already. And I don't know if that's the best idea. Let's get him out of bed. You need to pee first. Oh my gosh, and we have this horribly dirty, stank toilet over here. With flies flying out of the toilet. Anybody want to see inside? Oh yeah, that just looks like some yucky sewer junk in there. So we got to clean that, and then we got to use that. And Abigail's reading. And she's finished that, so let's stop reading. Just do what we need to. Let's cook a gourmet meal. We haven't been able to do that yet. So we have garlic noodles, fruit and yogurt parfait. Sounds fairly simple, but kind of elegant. Pasta primavera. That's a level 1 skill. Pasta primavera and caprese salad. I do not even know what that is. And this pasta primavera is actually quite cheap. And you use carrot and sage in there. We do have those ingredients from collecting in the town. So let's go ahead and make that. And I wonder if that actually added to the lower price. If you notice, these are green. So these ingredients probably help lower the price of the food because we already have those. So let's go ahead and make family size pasta primavera. That way we have something for Bobby to eat in the morning as well. And we've got to just look at this primavera and see how it turns out. She's acquired the gourmet cooking skill. Make meals of classier variety. The higher the skill level, the more recipes are unlocked. So we're going to have 2 different kind of rows of recipes popping out. So that will be cool. And she's having problems cooking the pasta. That's okay. She keeps burning herself. And that looks really nice. It looks really small for a group meal. We'll go ahead and eat that. Bobby should be in bed. He is. And then she can come put this food away so it's good for tomorrow. Our big observatory getting in the way again. So let's go ahead and put that away. Alright, and we'll have her go to the bathroom. We can pee like a champion because we're confident. And let's see if she pees like a champion, guys. Ready for this? Oh yeah. Only a champion pees like that. But she's very uncomfortable now. So she got this little pouty face going on. Oh, how sad. Why is she uncomfortable? Bad aftertaste. So the food wasn't very good. Gourmet meal made poorly. Definitely some dirt buildup occurring. Celebrate Bobby's birthday by throwing a rocking birthday party. We can do that for both of them tomorrow. So we'll have to make an episode of it. And she's going to shower. I didn't tell her to shower. So that's cool. She can shower. And then we'll get her to bed. And let that wrap up this episode. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching. And I hope you have a fantastic day.